Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on good old Satisfactory, going to be continuing our playthrough. But first, you know what time it is. We got to talk about Boosteroid, the cloud gaming platform that we're using to play this game. Before we even do that, if you'd like to purchase a subscription to Boosteroid, there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you because you do help with the channel. All right, let's get into it. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your PC games on pretty much any device. This includes the mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets, all the way up to some smart televisions, and including desktops and laptops. It doesn't matter. Any of the devices that they support, you can use Boosteroid to play those PC games, and you don't have to worry about your hardware and having, amazing hardware for gaming and stuff like that. You just let Boosteroid worry about that instead, connecting to one of their very good gaming PCs and stuff like that. And this can be either done through one of the various applications that they provide for your current device that you're trying to use, or you can go through the browser with some devices, such as desktops and laptops. It's very easy to do. You just go and sign up or sign in to Boosteroid onto your account, and you find the game you want to play, and you just click play. It is easy and as simple as that. Now, internet connection is very, very important when it comes to Boosteroid, or to any gaming service out there. You need a very good internet connection in order to use this type of service, because you're not only receiving information, the stream of the game that you're playing, you're also sending information out. This is your input. So when you're inputting whatever device you're using, you're inputting those controls into the game. Those are being sent to a gaming PC, and then the results of those inputs are then being streamed back to you of the game and the results of your inputs within a matter of milliseconds. So internet connection is very, very important when it comes to speed. They recommend 25 megabits of download speed, and less than 20 milliseconds of latency. So latency is not as important unless you're playing competitive multiplayer. So if you're doing anything that happens to be competitive multiplayer, such as games, such as the games you see here. Some of them, like World of Tanks and whatnot, where, pretty much every second counts. You want that millisecond to be as low as possible, but if you're playing single player or co-op games, online co-op or whatnot, that's not really as important, of course. I usually run about 80 milliseconds is what mine, or about 60 to 80 milliseconds, depending on the day, of course. But yeah, it's not as important because, you're not going to have, you won't really notice it even then, like 50, 60 milliseconds, you're not going to notice any input lag or anything like that. It's when you get up into the 80s and 90s and even hundreds is where you might start to notice a little bit of, mishap going on. But it is one of them things. So yeah, like I said, internet connection is very, very important, but if you just don't have the milliseconds to play or to be under the 20 millisecond mark, that's okay, just as long as you have over the 25 gigabytes of download speed. But the higher the better, of course, and the more smooth your experience is going to be while using the Boosteroid platform. Boosteroid also supports many, many games. As you can see here, you can sit here and scroll forever. Now I'm using Opera GX in order to run my Boosteroid. Just using a browser is just so much easier for me. I do have a gaming PC, but it is nice to not have to use the hardware, considering my hardware is very old and very out of date. So it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah, you've got tons of games available and whatnot. As you're scrolling through these games, like I said, no installation is required onto your device, so you don't have to worry about storage space either. Like I said, the only thing you got to worry about is internet connection. But as you're scrolling through these games, you're going to notice a few different things.
So there's a few different things, like you're going to notice there's like the Steam icon and the Epic Games icon. That basically just means that this is the Steam version of this game, this is the Epic version of this game, um, and whatnot. So that's just on those stores, Steam and Epic being the big ones. And if you notice any other icons, those are mostly on the free games and stuff like that. You'll just notice the icon for the developer usually, if it doesn't have a platform like Steam or Epic. And you might even start noticing these newer ones, which is the Xbox logo and stuff like that. They did a deal with Microsoft, and they're adding games from the Xbox stuff. So really, really awesome, really cool stuff going on. You're going to notice a few different other things too, like I mentioned, the free underneath the free one, and then you got the license required here. So with any of these games, if it says free, if it doesn't matter if it says free or if it says license required, you do got to uh, have a subscription to Boosteroid in order to play those games. And you're probably wondering why, and this is just because you're still using their servers and their computer, their hardware, in order to play that game, no matter if it's free or not. So that is why. Because you're still having to access that computer in order to play that, because these are all PC games for the most part. So, but the license required, basically all that means is that you need to own the game in order to play it. So I like to use SnowRunner as an example. So if you're searching for a very specific game, you can scroll through the list, or you can search up here. I like to use SnowRunner, like I said, as an example for most of this, because it's got two different versions. They've got the Steam version of SnowRunner, and they've got the Epic version of SnowRunner. When you click that play on whichever version, it's going to take you to the Steam or the Epic, depending on which one you clicked or which one you tapped, or however you're doing it. When you're at least when you're in the browser and stuff like that. So click play, and it's going to take you to the login, and you're going to log into your account either through Steam or Epic, and then it's going to launch the game. So if you don't own the game, it's not going to launch, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much that. If you have this, you see this little plus icon here, that just adds it to your library, which you can go over to the My Games section. And once that pops up there, you will see that all the games that you've clicked that little plus icon are all going to pop up here. Like I said, you can search for it or look through their library and stuff like that. But one of the things that they did add recently, this was a little while ago. It was still recent enough. If you link your Steam account to Boosteroid, you can it'll automatically look through your library of games, pull all the games that Boosteroid supports, and puts it all into your games library. So that is a pretty cool neat little feature there as well. All right, then there's also a few things to mention just real quick here. On some of these games, you're going to notice, like when you click on when you're looking at a very specific game, you see this here. You're going to notice that it says cloud saves. That's one of the things there. So just like if you were on your computer playing that game, when you exit the game is going to then save to the cloud either through Steam or Epic's cloud service, and it'll be saved to their servers, that save. So this is very, very important, because Boosteroid, that's how it gets your save for those games, is it pulls it from that. It has they have access to the cloud servers on Steam and Epic, so they pull your save and then that loads it up onto the computer that you're playing, and then you can continue to play your game, whether you're no matter what. So that's pretty much how that works. But you might come across this. This is one of the things, is games like Dyson Sphere Program. You're going to notice this is in yellow. So this says local saves, and basically your progress is saved with the Boosteroid servers, because before it can't pull a game. It can't pull a game save that isn't saved to the cloud, and the developers of Dyson Sphere Program did not include that in their game to have the cloud saves. So you basically, if you go to play this on Boosteroid, you're going to have to start a new game. But if you do start that brand new game and you save, it's going to save to Boosteroid servers instead, and then you can then it'll pull that save from there. So. Which is a really cool little thing. They didn't have to add that, and they did. So, really nice for these specific types of games. It's very few and far in between. You may not ever run into this ever at all, or very rare, but that's pretty much how that is. So that's basically the explanation of that. So one other thing too is the reason that Boosteroid um, has to pull from those cloud saves is because Boosteroid does not have access to your personal computer and your files. So um, that basically means that they can only pull from the internet, from the cloud, of that stuff that gets uploaded. So this also means that mods and third-party software not supported. Games like Satisfactory has a Satisfactory mod manager. That's a third-party software in order to run mods, and they don't allow that. So they just want you to play the game as intended. However, there are a few exceptions to the rule. One of them is Steam Workshop. I don't know how Epic does it, how the Epic Store does it, but Steam, you've got the Steam Workshop, and a lot of the time you'll go to play a game on a PC that you don't normally play on. The Steam's going to recognize that the mods that you had downloaded for that game, for that save, are not there, and then you can go and retrieve those, or it'll automatically do it for you in those cases. So that's a whole nother thing. The other thing that is kind of exception to the rule is games like SnowRunner here. SnowRunner has a built-in mod manager, and you're connected to the internet, so you just get your mods for your save that way. Um, so, but that's kind of the only exceptions to that rule. Most games require you to either manually install mods or go through a mod manager, like I mentioned, and that stuff is not supported. So you don't have access to the computer you're playing on, only the access of the game itself. So uh, the game and the store that you're accessing, of course. All right, so that's pretty much explains that. There is one more thing I would like to mention as well before we move on, is they do have a network speed tester here. Basically, what it does is it just tests your network versus your closest server that you can connect to, that Boosteroid owns, and this will just test your network connection versus their server, and it'll basically give you an idea, kind of like a buyer's information type deal, before you go and get a subscription to see if your internet connection is going to be able to do it. And Boosteroid will give you they'll give you a few tips and stuff to improve your connection if it's kind of poor or whatnot, or give you the green light, that kind of thing. So really cool that. If you're ever having any kind of issues with Boosteroid, you got questions of any sort, or you want to report bugs or kind of anything like that, there's a few different things you can do that. You can also recommend games as well during certain ones, but you can click this little question mark here, which is going to basically pull up a new tab if you're on a browser or whatever, and however the different applications and stuff do it. But basically, this is the help center, so you can type in a question up here, and that will then link you to a few different articles, or you could just click through and try to find what you're looking for as well. And they just general tips and all kinds of other cool stuff. So just a general help. Now, if you do have a subscription to Boosteroid, you can use this little pop-out tab here. I don't know if might be on just on the PC, but yeah, you can click this little pop-out tab here. You follow the on-screen instructions of this little side window that pulls out, and basically they verify your account that you have a subscription, and then you can then use that as a means of getting help, because it's a live chat service agent. So you can get help through there, or you can request games through there, all kinds of stuff. They have a few different things, like calling into a call center, just much easier and much faster. So, and you're connected to a live person pretty darn quickly, except for you're not talking to them, you're typing to them. But yeah, and it's a pretty awesome option. They can also see live data. They have access to the PC you're connected to if you're having issues with a certain game or whatever, and they can help you with that too. So that's one of the other ways to get help. And then as well. So, and if you are not aware, they do have a Discord channel where you'll find my videos and others as well of the partnership program, uploading videos, informational videos, gameplay videos like I do, all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of people on there that are posting videos about Boosteroid, showing off Boosteroid, stuff like that, just like the video you're watching now, and whatnot. And you can see how Boosteroid performs on different games and whatnot, and compared to other services out there, and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can definitely all find that over on the YouTube channel, there on the Discord or the YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube text channel. So there you go. Okay, then. So moving on over to pricing. This is pretty much the pricing section of Boosteroid, and the last little section a bit of this ad, of course. And whatnot. So basically, if you don't know what this little symbol is, this is a euro symbol. They deal in euros because their main headquarters for Boosteroid is based out of Ukraine, so they use euros over there. This is 9.89 euros per month, and then you can click the 12-month option, and then you've also got the 89.89, which is a yearly payment. So both of these are one-time payments. You pay a month or you pay a year. There is no difference between these two options, as you can see here. You get the basic VM, which is a virtual machine. You get up to 1080p for the streaming quality, depending on your internet connection as well. If you have a poor internet connection, you may not get that 1080p. But yeah, if you have a decent enough internet connection, you're going to get that. And then up to the 60 FPS for that stream. So if you are just starting out and you're not really sure to what to expect, I would recommend the 1 month option. Just to kind of test it out, just in case things don't work out, that kind of stuff. It's not the, huge thing, but I would definitely recommend the 1 month. But if you're comfortable with it and whatnot, and then maybe I move on to the 12 months. So for rough translation, this is roughly $10.80 US. And this one for rough translation is just under $100. So, and that's pretty much that. And like I said, that's what these are just your options here. The other option they don't list, which I wish they would, is that Boosteroid has an edge over their competition. They offer limitless game session time, so you can play your games for 5 minutes or 5 hours. They don't care. Just as long as you are playing the game, they'll let you play for as long as you want, which is good for us content creators. So this option over here, I'm not addressing it because it's not available, but yeah, can't wait for that. You get the high-end virtual machine plus the ray tracing, and then you get up to 4K, and then basically unlimited FPS. So really cool there. But this one's pretty good too. And for most phones, this one will do you more than good, because most phones, got the tiny screen, and if you're doing 1080p, that looks like a freaking 4K television in your hand. That's my opinion. But if you do have a discount code or discount coupon code, or you have a subscription, you can enter those down here. Now the way the discounts work, if you do have that discount code, you enter it down here and click the apply, and then that'll apply that to the option, the appropriate option with the appropriate discount, and then you go and purchase it. So that's pretty much how that works as well. Alright then, and I'm pretty sure people ask, what do you get paid to promote Boosteroid and stuff like that, and the quick answer is I don't get paid. So for Boosteroid, I do not get paid for that. The thing I get out of it by promoting Boosteroid on my channel is Boosteroid promotes my channel on their Discord. So I'm very thankful for that, and in exchange, I promote their service. So that's pretty much the long and short of the whole partnership. So pretty cool, and you're not seeing any of the other ones or any other companies coming to me on my small channel. So very awesome, and thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to be part of the partnership program. All right, let's get back to the game.
Well then, wasn't that fun? Anyway, yes. Okay, so last time we had built a bunch more pipe work. We had gotten the machines hooked up to the actual fuel production, and we got the belt line ran so that we can do our sink, which is right here. So what this does is this runs the sink, so we're going to have polymer resin coming out on this belt as we produce fuel, because that is the byproduct. Also, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble playing this game today because I've been playing a heck of a lot of Foundry. Definitely recommend checking out Foundry if you like factory games. That game is really good. Like, Satisfactory is good, but that game is also really good. Like, it's definitely worth it. We also built this too, so we're playing with Lumen, just in case you're wondering. These aren't lights, actually; these are signs, which, when set to a certain set of settings, they can, with Lumen turned on, you can actually get light out of them, which is really nice. So this is all completely enclosed, by the way. It is nighttime, so everything's nice and bright. For our staircase, which I really like. Doesn't that just look cool? I love Lumen, and I love Unreal Engine 5 with Lumen. It's not perfect, of course. There are some little lingering issues, like the little spots that kind of flutter there on the edges of the shadows and stuff. But yeah, you can see the light kind of. It's trying to display proper lighting, but of course, like I said, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Also, speaking of, can we grab one of those and put? There's a little bit of lag there. Put that down here. Where do I put it? So it's the second one. Oh. There's a slight bit of lag today. Probably due to my internet. Because, like I said, we are using Boosteroid to play this game, so it's like, I don't just talk about it. Settings copied. I actually use the product, and you guys get to see it. So there, look at that, beautiful. And now we can go down here. Look at all the stuff, like the belts and stuff. They just provide all kinds of lighting as well. Really good. It's very dark down here. At the head, we have our flashlight on. There we go. Now we can see. You can see we got all of our fuel pipes done. Everything, all of the regular belt line that's going to be taking the polymer resin. We got supports and stuff for that. Everything's looking nice. Alright, so today's plan is to actually get, you're going to see that pop up every time I alt tab, by the way, is to get our oil lines connected. So I think I'm going to move this one. I want to move this one down with a floor hole. I think that'd be the best. So let's remove that. So you see, there's the pipe right there. The pipe connection. I wonder. No, we can't. Foundation. If I can figure out exactly where that's at, then we can put it here. Let's see. It's gonna be in. So it's in that quadrant right there. It's right there-ish. So it's just left to the center on the bottom side. So it's like here. Logistics, floor hole. Oh, I want this to be a 1 meter, by the way, not a 4 meter, because otherwise it'll butt it up against the other floor hole. Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm gonna struggle to play this game a little bit because I have played a lot of hours of Foundry recently. It's just been, and the controls are kind of similar, but kind of not. And I kind of end up with this situation of trying to press buttons that don't actually do anything in this game, or do different stuff in this game. It's like there. Yeah. Okay, so the main reason why I'm doing this is so I can pull it below the rock there, of course. Then I'm gonna go like this. I should be able to. Oh, we had it. There he is. Like, we should be able to connect to it. You can kind of see it poking out right there. Do that, and then watch this. We do. We put that back, so we go. Big pillar concrete. We hit the H key. We hit to use the arrow keys, and we move it. And there we go. Now it's right in the middle of that, and it looks like it's purposeful, like to get it below the rock. And of course, we can color that black because these are going to be the oil lines anyway. So, guess really, yeah, still got that color bug. Still waiting for 1.0 to come out. And as I think I mentioned it last time too, is I didn't end up getting picked for the closed beta, so I'm kind of a little bit bummed out about that, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Out of probably thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people who signed up for it, I'm sure. It's like, that's pretty crazy. It's like, dang it, I really wanted that. But anyway, we're gonna run our connection. Like I said, I'm having... Okay. Having a... No, it's not. Uh-oh. I've messed something up. No! Oh, we're back. Okay. Was it control, then? No, it's not control. That just does the... How do I do that? What the heck? Alright, then I got it figured out. I thought I was pressing the right buttons. Yeah, it's just weird. See, now it's working. Now I'm cycling my hotbar. Before, what it was doing was it was zooming in and out. Weird. That was so strange. I mean, we are doing some kind of technology that, you know, the game isn't. The game doesn't know I'm playing this halfway across the planet from another PC. Wait, 9. That's what we want. Okay. So we gotta put this in the same spot. It's like there. Same with this one. I assume these are all going to be in the same place. I'm curious. I was thinking, I was like, should I put like a reservoir tank for all of this? Or should we just go straight up? No, there's already a tank. Never mind. Right, there's already a tank up there. No, we good. We good. Okay. So, yeah, just got to get all these floor holes down and then get the pipes connected between the two. So then we can go downstairs and start getting our oil set up. So then we can finally start making fuel. We're going to make fuel today, damn it. Definitely going to be making fuel at the very least. Okay, so there's those pipes. So, trying to decide whether we should put pumps up here. I think we should. This will push it up to the top, so what we probably should do is put a pipe, or put a pump like, yeah, right there. And if we can't line them up, I'm going to put them right above that line. Oh, they are close enough. Okay, good. Sometimes, if they are close enough, you can hold control and it'll allow that. Look at that, beautiful. Okay. Now we'll go to the other side. I need more plastic. Oops. Again, still getting used to the controls. I found myself cycling earlier. I found myself cycling through the hotbar with the scroll wheel, but that doesn't do that. That does it on the equipment menu. It's like, oh yeah, duh. Ow, my knees. Okay. So there's our floor. You can see our floor holes there. All of them. That's gonna be fun to run pipes for everything. Because it's going to be 10, and we got to run, and we only have 4 sources, so we got to split 4 sources among 10 pipes. So I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly. I know how I've done it in the past, so I might have to do that. But that is the way she goes sometimes. Let's go ahead and there I go as well. So. Yeah, in Foundry, you have to click to access stuff. You have to actually click it. And in this game, you press E, so you're going to see me swiping a lot of stuff to get access to it. And that doesn't work. It's so hilarious to do that. It's so good. But I also do think that, I think Foundry does have a lot to, Foundry has a lot to learn. When it comes to the factory game world. as well. So, and of course there is always there's stuff that Satisfactory could take from Foundry. There's a few things, but very little. I'd say Foundry definitely needs to look at a game like Satisfactory a lot closer, and make some quality of life changes. The stuff that we've had here in Satisfactory, we've taken advantage of quite nicely. Some of it's been so good. Okay. Then we'll put a pump. Oops. Don't want to put it upside down. We definitely want to put it right there. I gotta rotate these. They're gonna be backwards from what we want. There we go. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, something I think that Foundry definitely could take away from Satisfactory is the single belt lifts. That was one of my major ones. Because if you're building a very tight-knit factory in Foundry, you're never going to be able to build a very small one, a small factory, or within a tight. You're going to have a lot of area, because the only way to go straight up and down with belts in that game is to have the elevator, which the elevator is pretty damn big. It's a 4x30 piece, which if you count that, the elevator is this size. I don't know if I can depict that here. No, probably not. But it's basically 1 3/4 foundation wide by 1 foundation long. So it's a decently sized elevator. And yeah, it has a bunch of ports and stuff on it, sure, but if you're trying to transport only one item through that elevator, you can only do 1 input and 1 output, and the elevator's going to dictate the speed, or your belts are going to dictate speed. And that's it. So that was kind of my main qualms with that. Why are these so much... Are these so much closer than these ones? They are. Why? Why? Okay, something weird happened there. See if we can fix that. Yeah, for some reason this pipe it's not quite the same. It's roughly like there, actually. I guess what we could do is use like a let's see, can I use a road barrier to dictate the distance? Oh yeah, we unlocked those. Yeah, road barrier. We'll try a road barrier on this side too. See if it's roughly the same. We'll use a road barrier as a measuring stick. It's a little bit lower. It's actually... Looks like it's right on the line of the tape there. Yeah, and that's still higher. Alright, let's pull all these off. Now, as long as we didn't change color of the pipe, hopefully that should stay. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a classic example of in Satisfactory, the pieces of build that you can use to measure for another build. Yeah, it's roughly there. Uh-oh. We got an issue happening. Yeah, that's not how that works, game. There's a bug. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that before, where it might be the road barrier causing it. Yeah, that's a little low. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, roughly there. That'll work. As long as it's close enough, I suppose. Yeah, I think the road barriers, because I don't think they expect me to use a road barrier to measure height for a pump. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna need pumps to push this oil up the pipe. Okay. And then we're gonna need power to all these too. So I'm thinking just a power pole probably would do, huh? So something like this. So we pull this out. I want to pull this exactly. We can pull it to there. It won't be straight, but it'll be in line with the foundation. And then like that. And then like that. And then like that. Like that. Get rid of that road barrier. Okay. Let me get it. What's happening? Those little lag spikes can be a little disorienting sometimes. My internet's not doing well today, I guess. Alright, so where's our power? Alright, it's right above, our power was running right above this, wasn't it? Yeah, here it is. Oh, I put this in a bad spot, didn't I? Let's see. Can I... Where the heck is the connector at? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's run you... as long as we can along this. Get you past all these damn pipes. Wait a minute. Yeah. How long is it gonna let me run this? Lets me go a ways. Still going, still going. Now we'll run it all the way up to this. I think what we'll do is we'll use the outside of this to grant us power. Down to the second floor. Okay, so we'll throw in there, and then equally throw in there. And we'll throw in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on this side of it. So that's like roughly at the same height. That's a little higher, I think. Yeah. It is a wee bit higher. Eh. Gimme. There we go. Okay. Oop. I'll run power there. Run power there. Probably should have ran it along the ceiling, actually. Think about it. Because I need to... Power lines always go straight. They don't bend around corners. Alright, so then we'll go there. And then we'll go all the way to here. So then we're going back now. Then we'll go, yeah, all the way. Yeah, just go all the way to there. And then we'll go, yeah, let's go to the end one, actually. And straight down. Perfect. That'll work there. And we'll do the same to the other side. Okay, and connected. Alright. That's connected there. We'll go ahead and head upstairs now.
because we're going to connect this upstairs. This little pipe, this little wire here. Jeez, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me today? Kind of been tired. I played, we played Foundry for like 12 hours yesterday. Or at least I did. They played for 14. Something like that. I think I joined in 2 hours after they were already playing. Something like that. Okay, but what we can do is see how it's connected there. What I can do is I can use the fact that the cable's going through the foundation. I can hide that by putting a power pole directly on the same point, and then this power pole is connected down there. So isn't that fun? Nice little trick of hiding your power lines, going through the floors and stuff if you want to do it that way. And whatnot. So okay, so we need to get it's there. Yeah, it looks like there. Okay, so the same on this side. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Okay. This is going to be slightly different then. Where's this one at? Right there. Okay, that'll just directly connect to that. Alright, sweet. So that'll do there. We need a main power line. I need to put one of these down, or a couple of these down, something to get us power, like permanently get us power. Can I throw one of these down? Yeah, we'll throw one of these down, like here. This is all gonna be outside anyway. So I think that's center. Looks pretty center. Oh, but I always forget the freaking rotation of the cables. Yeah, so it's gonna have to. The ladders gonna have to face this, which is fine. It's just having the ladder is sometimes you want it the other way. There's another little trick for that too, but I don't think I'll go into it right now. Okay, and then I'm going to put one of these equally on the other side. So if we want power going that way at some point, then we can just directly connect to this. And call it a day. Alright, cool. So we got that, and that's going to supply our power for this power station here. So there's that. Now we're going to run that down. I'm actually going to run it down to there, because that's going to be a permanent. That'll be a permanent type deal, and then we're going to get rid of this one here. And what I'm going to do is to power the oil down there, we'll just use the platform, the massive platform we get going on here. We'll just use that and call it good. Okay. Oh, we are going to be rotating this. Okay. Yeah, because I got to bring power this way, don't I? And then this will be the main connection point. All right. Okay, so there is one way you could do this, and it does take a little bit, but you're going to notice here that we can't put two of these on together on top of each other like that. We can't do that. And I think I've showed this off before, but just in case you haven't seen it, what you can do is you can go into your build menu here, and there is you can use one of these small pillars, if you have them available, of course. And the cool thing about these small pillars is they've got a little bit of a special property to them when building on them. So we can demonstrate this with a catwalk. So when you put a catwalk normally on top of a foundation, on the side of a wall, on the side of anything really, you're going to notice it snaps to very specific points. Of course, you can a lot of that you can hold H and lock it down and move it around. But when you put it on one of these pillars, look what it does. It has free placement. As you can see, that I'm not holding a special button. This is just that. So what we can do is we can have one of these, and you can see it has the exact same property of that as well. Now, of course, we put it in the center, which I kind of forgot that you can't have it in the center. But yeah, you can see that it allows us to put this down and allows us to move this up and down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to move it slightly. I'm going to keep moving the pillar until it's perfectly lined up. So I think it was there. Yeah, something like that. Okay, is that perfectly lined up? That is. You can see now, you see the textures are kind of Z-fighting a little bit on the legs. But now we can move this up and down. So what we can do is we can take this and move it very slightly as low as we can before it turns red. So, right up there. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, now you can see there's two. And it does look slightly weird, but that's the way it is. And what I can do with this right here is I can take this and go like this. I might actually go like that instead, because when you're coming in, you don't want to be suddenly shot at a 45 that way. That way we can be a continuous line. Now when you're coming in this way, it might be a problem. Yeah, you can't connect it. You see that's got 3 connections on it now. It's got the one coming in, the one going out, and that. But we wanted this one to be free anyway. So then what we'll do is we'll take this, and then I'll run this along. So this is the center, this is the middle. And we'll run this along, and we're going to center it on each one of these, just like we did the coal power plant. And of course, we're going to need to back up. A player is in the way. Can I even back up far enough? Yeah, I think I can. Okay, I think that's center. At least that's center with that. Okay, no, it wasn't quite center. We can hold control and move it with the... No, we can't. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so power. Get one of these. So the cool thing is because it has a lineup line, I can just do this. Call it a day. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And we got to do this to all 20 of these guys. And the other thing we got to do is we got to run power. Whoop, don't want to climb the ladder. We got to run power over to there, just like that. And then we'll connect to each one of these like this, of course. And then we got to connect these. So how are we going to connect these? Can we just go straight in? That'll be fine. Yeah, we can just go straight in and that'll be fine. It literally just works. In the name of Todd Howard, it just works. Yeah, and it goes right on through and it doesn't touch anything. Cool. So we'll do that to all 20, get them all connected into a what they call running in series, I believe. Something like that. I think it's called that. I'm not really sure. I'm not up to snuff on my electrical terms.
Alrighty then. So, got everything connected. Did take me a minute, but yeah, get everything connected. The electrical side of things, which look pretty good. These are the only two crosses I'm going to do, and then yeah, we just run all the way down. The walls are going to be interesting. I don't even know if I'm going to put up walls for this. I mean, we kind of need to get going, um, on the rest of the game. So if we spend too much time, building on one single structure, it's going to be not going to be so good for us. But anyway, so one of the things that we wanted to unlock last time, and I don't remember what we needed. Let's go special. Let's go, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What do you got for us? Deuterium. Yeah, we need to unlock this, which means we need to unlock the AI limiter. Oh, perfect. We have the stuff. Good. Do it. Give us the AI limiter. Okay, and then I want to unlock the power switch, which means we need 50 AI limiters. So now that we know how to make it, now it wants us to prove that we know how to make it. Throw it on a craft bench. And then we find AI limiter in the list. AI limiter. Oh, we don't have enough. What are we low on? It's going to be... I think it's going to be copper sheets. Not quite sure, though. Could be wire. Yeah, because it takes 20 wire per, so... Anyway, we'll make this 46, and then we'll make the 50 and get that done. And... oh, made too many. Stop. I think I'm going to need some anyway, but... yeah, we only need the 50. Okay. Back to the Deuterium tree. Let's grab the power switch. Very nice. We could definitely use one of them. We could unlock the smart splitter here. We make a few more. We're only at 2. These things are actually pretty quick to make. We'll be making a ton of these with production very soon. Okay. And then Deuterium. Yeah, let's unlock the smart splitter. Seems like a good idea. So the smart splitter allows you to send very specific items, very specific ways. I think. No, it allows you to send... I don't remember. It's one of those two. Something like that. Okay, so then we want to make some power switches. So those are going to be over here. The power section. So we've got the power switch now, which takes those. So we want 1, 2, one for each side, and then I think I want to. I don't know. Do I want to connect that? Or do I just leave it? Because I was thinking disconnecting the actual sides. I think we're going to need 4, maybe 5. Yeah, let's go for 5. Okay. So then we're going to, oops. And then we're going to need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Whoop. No. Yeah, then we'll get our power switches out. So what I'm thinking, well, what I know I'm going to be doing, is over here, this is going to be a power switch for this bank. Let's hit the H key here, lock it in. There we go, just like that. Just right in the middle of these. H key again, control, move up. What? But it works on this side? Oh, it's not that close. No, it is that close. What the heck? Really? How weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It is not that far away. No. Okay, fine, we'll move it out then. What I might even do, this might be cool too. Let's go to architecture. Let's go to... yeah, the catwalk straight. And let's lock it in place. Or, yeah, put it here. Come on. Put it there. Cool. And then do the same on this side. Come on. There we go. Oh, you know why? I bet it's because even though the machine is exactly the same, it's ever so slightly off because this machine, it's rotated differently. I bet that's what's going on there. What we could do is we could put some railing there. And put some railing there. And then we go back to power. And we'll put our power switch in. Just like that. There's our power switch for that side. There's our power switch for that side. So basically what these do is it's basically a giant fuse, or a giant breaker, essentially. And what this does is it'll take power, say you have power coming in at A, you flip the switch, and that takes power A, takes power from A to B, puts it to B, and then you get power to that. Obviously, it's going to be alternate from either side, but because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this connector up that way, essentially, and that's pretty much how that works. And you can name these. So what I'm going to do here. Oh, we don't have. It should still allow me to change the name. That's fine. I guess we got to give it some power. But this just allows us to control the machines essentially without having to go into each individual machine and hitting the little standby switch right here. We can just do like a whole set of machines at once by cutting off the flow of power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a power pole. Yeah, we'll put a power pole here. And we'll put a power pole here. We'll put a power pole at each, how about at each corner? Yeah. This is just so we can connect it. So the power is going to be coming in here. I'm just trying to figure out how do I want to do this. Do I want to do it to there and then connect it across? Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I was inside the machine. No, okay, so that ain't gonna work. That one's gonna essentially go up there. I want to figure out if there's a better way of doing it. Like, should we... not connect it to there, but connect it to here. And then go up with it. And then I'll power all those machines. And it is in line. Okay, we'll do the same on this side. So to the corner. And then here. Oops. There we go. Like that. And to that. Yeah. That'll power all the machines all at once, essentially. Once I flip that switch, of course. Then same with this one. Grab that connector. Put it to there.
And then I'm going to pull it across. Let's see, where are we at? Right there. I'll do that, and then we'll do that, essentially. Or connect it to there. Yeah, that'll be better. Something like that. And this one is from there to there. Straight line. Nope. Must have moved it right at the last, right at the last second. There to there. Okay. So that'll work like that. Now we should have power. Now see how these are now yellow? And then go to this side. Turn that off. Get out of there. Can we name it now? No? Oh, I forgot. I gotta switch this. There you go. Wait, it has the display name. I completely forgot you had to switch that on. Okay. Alright. And then typing in it's gonna be fun. Hold on. Let's hold escape. And we move our cursor. It did get us close. There we go. I'll call this bank B. Skip out of that. Or close it. There you go, bank B. So we can flip that on and off if we like. Same with this side. There we go. Bank A. And close it. So we got bank A, bank B, and that'll do this whole thing. And the reason I'm calling it banks because I'm referring to it like an engine. So then we'll remove those because we don't need those anymore for now. And I want to put I wanted to put power switches on the different banks for the motors too. And the way we can do that is we can actually we can run a secondary line to these. So basically what we do is we disconnect these two connecting each other, essentially. I think, something like that. I can't remember exactly how I did it before. Oh, you know what? I think it is like that. Huh. So if we run this to... If we get a power pole and run it to, say, the end of this, and then we have the power pole here, then at this power pole we could put a little connector piece that'll connect it, and then we'll run basically a bridge line across. It's like, that could work. So basically, yeah, we'd have our little... I wonder if we should put it off to the side here. So this would, technically, this would be like inside and outside the wall, so... Put one there. And you can't rotate these because they don't have a switch on the opposite side. So you want the switch facing the person that's going to be running it, so... Yeah, right in the middle of the machine. Oops, right in the middle of the wall. Oh no, we want it on the outside of the wall, don't we? Yeah, we wanted it on the outside of the wall. And that's not the center, by the way. This is the center. Okay, so essentially what you do then is you take this. Let's put up our wall, because we know we're going to put up a wall anyway. This will help This will help make this work.
Change that to zoom mode. Yeah, wall's going there. Okay. So then we have the power switches there. Okay. So then what we do, instead of connecting this like it is there, we get rid of the connection. And we actually run a power pole to this wall, essentially. That's going to be interesting to do. Well, the reason is because there's going to be... the wall's going to corner right here. So it's actually going to be cutting off a lot of this. So we're going to have half a power pole sticking out. That'll be interesting, huh? Yeah, that is going to be interesting, because how do we incorporate that? I didn't make the platform wide enough specifically for power lines to run this way. So if we delete these two, maybe. We could do half a wall. Like this. Yeah. And they will glitch, of course, when you move. They will glitch. And then our wall would go here instead. Like this. I guess then we incorporate like most of this. And then if we ever get the time, we can come back to this build and we can finish it. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna connect this now. Because this is going to... See, now we don't have to worry about it. So then we can run it to... We'll run it to there. Because I don't know what the height of the roof's gonna be or anything like that, so... And then we run it... hold on. So we do there... I think we should connect it via this side. And then, because then we're going to run a power line up and out. I mean, we could move this now, because it's not going to be in the middle like it was before. So we put this here instead. This will just make it a little easier. Put it right in the middle of that. And then we have our power with our ladder. Wait. Oh, I don't have any steel. Oh crap, I don't have any steel beams. No. I'm out of steel beams. Oh, I am out of steel beams. Dang it. Okay. I have to go back and get some more. Okay, then now that I'm not out of steel, let's get this going, huh? I was like, why can't I put that there this whole time? It's because I didn't have the steel to do so. Yeah, let's move it out. Yeah, let's move it out a bit. Right there. Okay. And actually, I'm going to rotate this. Well, no, we'll use one without a ladder, actually. Yeah, one without a ladder, that'd be better. Make sure it's rotated the right way, though. With the ladder, you can tell which way it's rotated. Without the ladder, you can't. Okay, so that'll go right there. So then this will connect to this. The only reason we're having this short bit. Okay. So then we'll go to power. We'll do power switch. We'll throw a power switch right in there, which will connect us. Okay, so for B is going to go up.
And this one is going to go out, just like this. I might put the, can I put the power pole like in the middle of this? Maybe. So that's nice in line. Now you can't hold control and do that, unfortunately. Which is, yeah, pretty unfortunate. Might connect it to A then. I suppose it doesn't really matter, as long as power is coming in from somewhere. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this along the edge. And then we'll run this down. Like this, I suppose. Every 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and... Oh, that worked out perfectly. Nice. Yeah, and then we'll just connect it through there. Alright. Sweet. Actually, that one's kind of... It is kind of going through that beam a little bit, so we'll run a second power pole right there. And that'll go up. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So then basically what this does is it disconnects the power grid from the actual generator. So the generators will essentially turn off in this way. Because these generators won't run if they're not connected to a power grid to use power. They can be connected to a grid, but if they're not using power, they're not going to run. So this is be the only way that this gets connected. And I actually might do the same to, like we did the other one. Do this here. And then do this here instead. Like that. Move it a little closer. Like there. So it's part of the beam. And then like that, I suppose. I hate that though. I hate it because it's just because of the connector. Let's move this like right up against this. And then connect it. There. And we'll do the same with this one. It's like, let's make these a little bit taller. So you can do that, which is really nice. Oh, there we go. And connect that. And then that's just less of a hassle. So these things, these connectors are so close they could almost bridge electricity. And of course in real life they probably would, but this ain't real life, so. Okay, and then again, we're going to take this and we're going to turn on the name. Okay. And then we're going to call this bank B as well. I wish I could close out the menu, but I can't. That's a Satisfactory thing, you can't close out the menu. Okay. Then we'll do the same thing over here. And whatnot, get this all connected up and ready to go, just like the other side, just like that side we just done. And that is now connected up with power. Also, I completely redid this over here because I forgot that there was going to be a wall here because this is a building. This is inside the building. This is outside the building, of course. So yeah, I ran power poles to get the power to the actual building. We run the power pole along the very edge here, kind of just out of the way. And then it comes inside from out here. So this is outside. Outside this door is outside. And then the power pole connects to here, connects it to there. This is now getting power. Got rid of those power poles, and it's just getting power from that. So that works there, and it works much better. I've got a wall connector here. I'm actually going to get rid of this because we don't need it, and we'll go straight to there, just like that. Yeah, I did that on the other side. I just didn't do it to that one. Yeah. So this is getting power directly connected to this. This one I am still working on. Now, of course, that's a double wall connector, so I can't use the actual connection. I'm going to have to put a wall outlet or go from here. So then that connects, it connects to there, just like the other side, and then that one connects to there. And now we actually have power to these directly because we've got the dual wall connector on that side, same on that side. I did something very similar to this side since this one's kind of asymmetrical. I just put an extra wall connector there rather than going from there to there directly. That just powers up this. So this one's got power, and then of course, just an extra precaution, we got another connection to direct power from here as well. So that works there. So that's part of the power setup anyway. That we got going on. This one's a little bit funky, but I don't know if I can really do anything to help that at the moment. I could put in a wall connector. I've done that before. That worked out pretty well, but I'm kind of lazy. Like, we need to get going on this. So this is now connected to that. That's connected to that with our connectors, and we can turn these on and off outside. Of course, I need to configure this one. Yeah, Boosteroid's a little bit funky when it comes to some of these controls in this game. Like trying to type into the menu. Most games don't have typing in menus, so I can understand why they would just ignore this issue or just not even know it exists really. Okay, so bank A. Yeah, it's a little bit funky. You just got to keep spam clicking and keep moving the mouse until you get the cursor fully there. It's because every time it goes to a cursor, it tries to reset. Yeah, you can see it. It tries to reset. It's really strange. Okay, so that one there, and the switch is off, just like all the others. So it's just a massive breaker essentially. And that'll disconnect it'll disconnect these generators from the actual grid. So I'll be making fuel, but I won't be making power, because I'm not going to be using the fuel. I want the fuel tanks to fill up downstairs first, before we turn on the power. Once the tanks are full, then we'll do that. So the last little bit of thing to do, I know we're getting up to the end of our episode here, but like I said, I'm going to try my absolute damnedest to get thing. And then you see we got power to all these pumps here. And if we go along, we should have power to these pumps as well. These are all connected within a power grid. Yep, everything looks powered. You see the little yellow lights, or the lights that are now yellow rather than red, which means they have power and they're in standby mode. So perfect there. So all that's left is to hook up the oil. That's all we got to do is to get the oil hooked up. Now the oil's hookup is going to be interesting because we're going to have to turn 4 connections into 10. So we're because we're only going to have 4 sources of oil, and we got to take that 4 sources of oil, put it into a system to try and evenly distribute it out of 10 pipes. Now one of the basic ways you can do that is through a storage system. Basically, you can connect all the pipes into a storage system, and as long as you're not stifling the amount you're trying to get out of the oil, as long as you're not stifling that, it's not too bad. The only problem is we've got our plastic and rubber generation down here, so we're probably gonna end up having to move this, because over here, and I believe we're actually almost on top of it. Yeah. There is oil here as well, and we're probably sitting on one of them. If I remember that, there's probably one right around here somewhere. So we're gonna have to tear this all down. Now we do have 2 containers for the plastic and rubber, so we should be good for a while until we can get that up and going again. But I am gonna have to move these up and out of the way, so which is gonna be interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them upstairs. So what I'm also going to do as well is I'm going to throw down one of these containers. And I'm going to throw down 2 containers upstairs. So this container here, this is going to hold my inventory, while I then transfer the plastic and rubber up here, which, yeah, I know, it's going to be a pain in the butt, but it'll keep it out of the way and whatnot, so... And what we'll do is we'll put it like over here, so both containers Yeah, we'll just put like there and there. That'll be the plastic and rubber. And then we also need to somehow pick all this up too. We don't necessarily have the room. What I could do, I think, is I could throw all the plastic there, because that's all my plastic, and throw my rubber in this side. I don't know if that's enough space. And again, I keep clicking, I know. There's more rubber. I'll throw that in here. And then plastic. Give me plastic. Oh no, we don't need plastic. Okay. Steel beams and stuff. What's in my inventory that I could potentially get rid of? I could throw into the sink or something. Yeah, we could get rid of some cable. That could go. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? I'll throw a little box here. Back here, that'll work. Organization, storage container, and then we'll pull out a 9, is it? No, an 8. Conveyor merger. Let's throw it on this belt here, because this does have power. And then we'll just, boop. Okay. And let's throw away some things. Yeah, we'll throw away a stack of wire. We don't need it. We don't need 2 stacks of wire. We can throw this away too. Throw away a couple stacks of those. Okay. Is that enough? No, I got too many steel beams. I'll throw away a couple stacks of steel beams too. Now, just to preface it, I'm not really throwing the stuff away. I mean, I am destroying it, but I'm getting tickets out of it, so yeah, within our ticket machine. Hey, we got 5 tickets, nice. So we got our ticket machine, or tickets being crafted out of this stuff. So then we can hopefully empty this box over here, so we can get it out of the way. We could throw away a stack of concrete, or not a stack, but we can get rid of that 177 there. That can work too. Dang it! I keep clicking. Yeah, we need to keep the motors and steel beams and stuff really, because we're going to be needing that for different things. Okay, now we can pick this up. Yep, we can pick that up without leaving any crates behind. Okay, and now the transfer of all that stuff. I'm going to throw down the 3rd box up here, actually. That'll be, whoops. There we go again. zooming the camera out. Okay. Why not? On this side, maybe? There we go. Okay, this will be all my inventory. I'll just throw everything in here so we can pick up move as much as possible, basically. Yes, I could run belts, but it is going to be faster for me to move all this. I could have thrown that away. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything more signs right now. Then again, signs also they only cost 2. You know what? Yeah, we'll just keep it. Why not? Okay. So then, like I said, we'll go down here. We'll grab a bunch of plastic. I have a feeling I'm going to take a lot of damage. But yeah, we got to pick up this whole entire operation, and then pick up all the rubber, or as much as we can. Dang, was that max? So I can carry exactly what this container can hold. That's crazy. Nice. Now, of course, it's going to try and produce. I need to shut this system down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Whoop, whoop, shut it down. They can't be producing. I'm picking up wire and stuff with this too. Okay. Like wiring cable and whatnot. Oh wait. Oh, I'm leaving crates. Dang it. Okay. Well, anyway. I guess yeah. We'll pick all that up. I'm gonna be sinking a lot of rubber here because there's probably gonna be 2 sacks of rubber within the machine plus what the belt had on it. So anyway, let me get this all done real quick. Alrighty then. Finally got it all got it all cleaned up and whatnot. So. And this is all the stuff we got out of it. Some of the stuff I did have to sink, but hopefully, yeah, fit it all in our inventory. I did pick up everything. I also picked up all the machines and stuff down here too. Well, then, ow. Whoops. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this pole, and we're going to remove this pole. Oh, crap. Forgot my inventory is, like, packed right now. Ugh. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to go up and get rid of some stuff. Yep. It's probably, you know what it is? It's probably the wire in my inventory, so it's gonna be one of those days. Let me get rid of one more thing out of my inventory so I can... I don't really need stators, I don't think. We could get rid of... Let's get rid of a stack of plates, because their plates are everywhere. That'll work. Okay. Hopefully that should be enough. I need to get better... a better way of getting on this ladder, huh? Okay, grab it. There we go. Okay, back down we go. Okay. Let's grab these damn crates. It looks like it was concrete as well. Ah! Balls! Well, you know what? Here. We're going to be getting rid of concrete here in a second anyway. I am going to have to pick up this concrete, though. Dang it. I'm going to have to pick up this concrete. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Oops. Inventory. You can do this, too. We can take something like, say, stators. I don't really care if we lose those, so it's not a big deal. I gotta pick up all this concrete. There I go, Control F. Wow. Okay. That's funny. Control F because of Foundry. Foundry to mass dismantle, you gotta do Control F. It's so hard to go from one factory game to another like that, especially when you played like 12 hours of one. You're so, your muscle memory is so so tuned with that specific one. It's just crazy. Looks like we weren't sitting on an oil patch. So there's one here. There's 2 there, and there's 1 up there. Right. Okay. Right. Alright. Got it. It's just, I gotta pick up all this concrete so that I can, then redo the platform, because we're gonna need a platform up here still. This rock is kind of annoying, because it's kind of in the way. Yeah, the storage... We could do another floor, like a small floor. I kind of want to do that. So they are 2 meters, aren't they? Did we do, we did 2 meters, yeah. Okay, we did 2 meters. Now, we got to remember, too, that if we're going to have a staircase or a ramp case to continue down, wherever that one is. What was it? It was 2, was it 2 away? Oh, we can't even have a ramp case there. You know why? It's because... I mean, we could have a floor that goes all the way along. At least until it gets to here. I suppose that is possible. Yeah. You know what? Was it there? Nope, we were 1 off. We were close. We were so close. Okay. And then we continue the ramp case downwards. I might do that. I might continue the ramp case downwards, and let's get another floor going in here, and then we can put all of our tanks and stuff on that. Yeah. Alrighty then. So there's that, and an oil extractor. Need to aim it directly. I think that's directly. You gotta aim it directly. So basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take all of these. Where's the other oil node? Oh, no, there's just one up here, that's right. We're gonna take all of these. This one, we're gonna aim this way. Yeah, we're gonna aim this one this way. Then this one goes this way. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're gonna stick through, okay. Yeah, they're gonna stick through the foundation, so we're gonna have to open up some spaces if they do that. That's fine. And then this one's probably gonna go this way, if I had to guess. Is that straight? Yes, it is. And then what we'll do is we'll open up the space where it pops through. There we go. We put like little railings and stuff around them, it's fine. Anyway, so that'll bring all of the oil to one particular location. We'll probably put a little concrete pad underneath here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just run it. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all the. Let's go upstairs real quick. Let's bring all the oil nodes. Yeah, we got 3 floors now. Okay. Let's bring all the oil nodes up this way. Yeah, this one we'll do this. Yeah. So you can't get too close to it. Do we have enough for... I think we have enough for some railing. I don't want industrial. I want the modern railing for now. Okay, now we'll just run it along there. Like that. Yeah, this one, that's fine. This one here. Go away! Don't touch my stuff. That's my stuff, not yours. No touchy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. I just have fun. Don't walk underneath here either. Go find somebody else to bother. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna run the pipes. All the pipes are gonna be... Yeah, here would be fine. We'll connect all the pipes into the middle, and then we'll separate them out as well. So that's going to be an interesting system because we don't want to bottleneck the 900. We want the 900 to go directly into the storage, and then the storage then dishes out all of the oil. So I think what we'll do is we'll have containers. Oil containers. We'll have the big ones down here, and we'll have all 10 of these. Let's go back and grab some plastic. We'll have all 10 of these lined up on this side. Now, what I might do is I might run a pipe through the column and then go up for there, and then this side's going to be the same, of course. These are going to be offset because they're slightly different locations, which I suppose is not too bad. And then, let's see, we get them all into the tanks. We could split each line into 300, and then that would create 8 lines, and then all we had to do is split from... No, that's too much. It's going to be an interesting storage system because, like I said, we cannot bottleneck the 900. We need the 900 to not bottleneck itself. Oh, I gotta go up one more floor to go get my plastic. I'll grab a bit of... Oh, I don't have the storage space, though. Oh, no, I do. Okay. I was like, I didn't. Grab a couple stacks of plastic, a stack of rubber for the, for like valves and stuff. So yeah, stack of rubber for valves. And then 2 stacks of plastic for that. To get us started with the pipes and stuff. Oh, wrong door. And we'll head back downstairs. Ah, lag. Back downstairs. I did get rid of my quartz crystal, unfortunately, so I can't put up any more signs. I needed the space, though. I still barely have enough. Okay, so then we'll put this... put each tank, like... Oh yeah, how's it gonna work for here as well? Because it's right here, isn't it? Which side is that on? Yeah, it's on the right side of this. Okay, so can we do this? Or is this going to be too close? What I'm saying is too close to the middle, or is it going to be... Yeah, it's going to be too close to the middle, so what we'll do is we'll center it right there. And then this one, center that like that. Oh, right, it's going to be different. It's not going to line up with these, right? I keep forgetting. Okay, and then this one, gotta center it there. Hold control and hopefully it'll snap. Nope, it didn't want to snap, but there we go. So like that. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be interesting because we got to split everything. So everything's got to run in series. We're going to have all of our pipes run in series, or parallel. Sorry, they're going to be running in parallel to each other. Well, they're going to be running in, yeah. It's not going to make a circuit or anything, like a full-on circuit. So it's only one. I got this one in the wrong. No, I got that one in the right spot. This one in the right spot. Yep. And then what we'll do is we'll put a pump on this end, and that should pump it up to the next pump above us. One goes there. Did I not put this? I did not put this in the right spot. Okay. Hold control. Yeah, so it needs to be like that. Because that's going to line us up. Okay, so just like that. And this will be a lot of oil to store, but it'll be worth it. Okay, and then we got the 5th one. So right here. So yeah, just like that. I should hopefully line it up, I think. So it lines it up with this. Oh, no, it doesn't line up like that. I'm a fool. Alright, oh, you know what we should do? This would probably help. If we can... change the build mode. What was the build mode? R. Horizontal to vertical. There we go. So just like that. And get all the pipes to do that. And then for this particular one, yeah, we throw this back there. Pretty good. Okay. And we do a little bit of eye trickery here. Oh, must snap onto wall. That's fine. Wall. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of manipulation. So we don't want it there because that'll be too close. So we'll put it there. Or is that going to be too far? Yeah, that's not going to stick out enough. Oh. Interesting. So we got a little bit of an interesting goal here. So put that there. I don't know if this is going to work particularly well. Let's see. Then we put it near it, hit the H key, lock it in. Oh, can we not? Oh, okay. It wasn't moving. It was weird. Oh, that's not gonna... It doesn't particularly look good. Yeah, very interesting. We could just leave it like that, I suppose. Because I can't get the... I'm not going to be able to get it any closer than that. So if I put this here, it goes into the wall. It goes in too far. We could try this. Or sorry, not this. Floor support. Now see, that wants to put it on the same... Yeah, we could put it there. Oh, well, that didn't do jack. Would that have even stuck out? No, it doesn't even stick out. It shows that it does, but it doesn't. Okay. Yep. I think we'll just have to leave it like that and just call it a day. It's unfortunate that's the way it is, though. We will have to leave this off, or leave these out, so we can actually connect. Oh. Okay, yeah, these are going to be very interesting, because we got another one. No, we only got one that goes through a pillar. Okay, so we only have to worry about two. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, we'll fill that back in. Yeah, and then what we can do for this particular one, yeah, we got the smart splitter. We can take this indicator here, pull it through the wall, because no one's going to know it's through the wall, but we may have to just directly connect it. That might be too close. Yeah, it's invalid shape. Let's change it. Oh, hey, the auto 2D works, and the noodle works. The auto does not. Okay, so we can connect that. All right, but it is not quite correct anyway. All of these are not quite correct. I have to fix these. But yeah, we'll get all those connected on both sides, and that should be good there. Okay then, been at this for a little while. I did some more further digging because I know that our set's going to be running a little bit long. Just based on what I'm thinking, I'm gonna be leaving in and stuff. You know how it goes. But I managed to get all of these connected via pipe. So down here, we have all of these connected via pipe. So basically, what's happening here? We've got two impure nodes and two normal nodes, and what this is going to provide when they're fully overclocked is the impure nodes are going to provide us 150 oil per minute. 150, it's like meters cubed or something. We'll call it gallons, or just call it 150. So yeah, 150 is what this one provides. This is on an impure node, as I said, and this is fully overclocked. All three overclockers in there. So that's going into this pipe, which is joining this one right here, which this one is on a normal node. So this one's providing 300. So together, these two are providing 450. Now we need to keep in mind that our pipes are only 600. That's the max. Now, of course, these two are not going to be providing 600. They're only going to be providing 450, so that's fine there. If we go over to this node, this one's also a normal node, fully overclocked, another 300. So what I did was I pulled this pipe up and over, put 2 pumps here just to kind of keep the flow going, try to keep it up to pressure at the very least. And then we got the 2 pipes here. You got the 1 pump here, which is pushing. I need to put a valve on this. I just thought about that just now. I need to put a... I do need to put a valve here so it doesn't try to push it back against the other. That instead it's going to go left. So we'll put a valve here. Just like that. Okay. That'll push back against there. So, and of course we'll paint it yellow. I've got the yellow going. And then this is the last one we have over here, which is an impure node, which is only going to be providing 150. So we got another 450, and when we combine these 2 pipes right here, which is a T-junction here, so we're combining the right ones, right? Yeah, okay, so this one combines with this one goes to the bottom. Oh crap. Wait a minute. Oh. Hold up. I messed it up. So I'm combining 450 plus another 150, which is going to be 550. That's going to be 600 exactly. So that would have worked. It still would have worked, just not in the way I wanted to. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, I did screw that up. So what I should have done was I should have had this pipe go up and over, and this pipe go straight on. So yeah, that's a pretty easy fix. We can fix that real quick. Let me just make absolutely sure. So yeah, this is definitely combining with this bottom pipe. This bottom pipe is definitely curving into these 2, which is then connecting. Okay, yeah, I did screw it up. Whoops. Let me fix that real quick. I've been at this for a while, so mistakes are going to happen. But let me fix that real quick here. Okay, finally got it. All right. Got it fixed now. So now this one goes up and over, and this one just carries on. Which this one carries on along the bottom. There we go. Combines with that, and I did make sure, and we got this valve here just to make sure. And then we got the 2 pumps there. Everything is powered. Everything is ready to go. All the pumps, or all of the oil extractors, are working now. Very, very good. I don't have a good way of getting up here at the moment. What I probably should do is that... Oh, jeez. I probably should... Actually, I don't know. Because we got all this walkway... Or, sorry, we got all this rock in the way. Let's see, where is the... Where is this thing? Okay, it's not the... Oh, jeez, it's really far away, huh? Okay, so it's right there. Alright, there it is. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take that to there. And we'll try to see if this is on the level. It should be. Just as long as it matches up. Right there. Okay, do we have enough to finish this? I hope so. Alright, that should work. Man, this could be a long video for anyone watching. Holy crap. But yeah, we'll leave some parts in. Take some parts out. Oops. Okay. So then the walkway goes all the way around. I had to go up and over the rock here. But a 1 meter slant, 1 meter slope did fix it. So, yep, we got this. Very good. Everything's hooked up down here. So now we just got to go up and over, and go up to the top side, and then get all that fixed in. Now here's the cool thing. Is I'll just do it down here. Oops. So each of those machines, we got 5 machines on either side, either bank, making fuel. Each of those machines, when overclocked like we got them, is going to take 90 crude oil per minute to make fuel. So if we take that 90 times 5, that is 450. That is the exact amount that we're putting into these pipes. So that's perfect. That's why I combined them like I did, is so that we can have 2 pipes, 2 banks. Whoops. That needs to be a no, that's under architecture, of course. That needs to be one of these. There we go. A little bit of lag there. So that works out for these, so that each bank can get its oil. And of course, like I said, we'll fully overclock these, or we'll fully fill these up before we move on to the next step. So let's get those connected. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a pipe. We'll just run a pipe along each side and just tee it into each end. So basically it'd be like this. Let me switch over. There we go. 3. So yeah, it'd be like this. Instead of having them next to each other, we have to do it like this. So that's why I separated it out once I figured out what we were doing. Why are these so tall? They feel like they're fine. But yeah, we'll just do that for each one of these. Of course, that one goes there. Alright, let's get all this hooked up, and then hopefully that'll start filling all of the lines and the fluid and stuff. Alrighty then. Did manage to get that finished. All the pipelines are now hooked up. However, we're not getting any flow, which is strange. Yeah, you can see that it's not moving at all. So let's take a look down below and see what the heck's going on. It looks like the pumps are powered. We have oil. Okay, so what is happening probably? I really need like a easier way to... Actually, you know what? I got a ladder right here. I don't know what I'm thinking. I got a ladder right on the freaking machine. Right. So what's likely happening is these floor holes are probably bugged. Let me try hooking this up again. Yeah, the floor holes are bugged. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to disconnect this. Now, this is going to make those pumps be very angry. Yeah, they're going to be a little angry. So, but yeah, this is the only way to make this work. Something's bugged up. Sometimes the floor holes don't quite work in certain areas of the game, so it's just a thing that happens. Now, if I connect these directly, you see the pumps are now starting to work again. Everything's working, and we should get a flow of at least 450. We're getting a little bit more, but that's okay. It is going to take a while to fill this all up as well, so we're going to paint those. And just for consistency's sake, let's go ahead and put these back, and then we're going to put some fake floor holes, which are going to be on the 8 key, or the 9 key. And then hit H, put them in, hit H, put it in, and of course paint it. Now I did forget to paint those pumps on the other side, I did see that. Okay, I did forget to paint these pumps. These pumps should start running here in a minute, once we get enough flow into all of these. Okay, so the other thing I am going to have to do is I am going to have to put valves on all this stuff, because the pumps are going to push it up here. You can see the flow it's completely full and it's maxed out as much as it can be, so is that one. But what's going to end up happening is it's going to all these tanks are going to kind of level out, and then they're going to start filling up. So what you can do, because it's going to the flow is going to basically flow from this one. It's going to go into this tank, and then this tank's going to have less, so it's going to flow back out and around, and then it's going to try to fill that one, and then that one's not going to be level with that one, so it's going to flow back, and it's just going to continue to go from tank to tank to tank to try and level them all out. So to prevent that, we're going to put in valves. Now hopefully I can put this valve up here, and then I can put the next one. No, it's not going to snap. Okay, let me put those in real quick then. Alrighty, now those are all running. So basically it's going to then flow and through these valves and into the tank, and whatever's in the tank, it's going to make sure it stays in the tank. This valve is going to prevent it from flowing backwards. Yeah, the level's kind of flowing back and forth because of how long this pipe is here. But hopefully, yeah, you can see this pipe is not quite full yet, and it's not quite getting to this point. It's having trouble. So this valve, or this pump is not going to really run all that much until this system gets full, which is going to take a little while. But we'll let this run over the next time while we're doing the next playthrough, because we're kind of, or the next episode, which will be next weekend, of course, because we've ran completely over time and all that stuff, and it's not. This system is going to take a very long time to finally get full before it starts filling up to this point. And we need to let that storage completely get full before we can turn on our pumps. Because, yeah, we have, you got the pumps up here. Some of these pumps are running, some of them aren't. And then they've also got tanks to fill on the top side, which is going to take a while. And then we need that storage to be completely full and everything to shut down before we start turning this on, and then that'll test if stuff gets filled. Now, let's test this pipe. Can we look down and see if that pipe has stuff in it? I did see, okay, there it is. That pipe has nothing in it, which might be a problem. Which one of the pumps was running? That pump right there, okay. This will tell us whether these floor holes are going to be a problem or not. So that one's running. I'm going to move the floor there. Can we get close enough to see this one? Yep. Okay, that's got fluid in it. That one's got fluid in it. And this tank's got fluid in it. Okay, cool. Now the flow's not great. Hopefully the pump will push through the floor hole though. And if not, we'll just replace them all if we have issues. Floor holes can be a little buggy sometimes, but once they start getting oil in them and whatnot, hopefully we can get everything to work. Now you can see these are all red because the system is completely turned off. Now if we flip this switch here, bam, now we should have power to all of these. And that one's going to start running because it's got it does have oil in it, so it's going to start pumping fuel or start creating fuel. But we don't want that yet. And you could hear one of the you could hear the this thing turn on when it got a little bit of yeah, it did get a little bit of stuff. But it's immediately going to shut back down because there isn't much to grind down. But yeah, we're going to leave that off until we get full of oil, and then we're going to turn this system on, let this system run and make sure the oil is completely full and staying full and it's not draining. And then we're going to let this system run and fill up with fuel, the system down there, and then once that system is done and everything's running like it's supposed to, then we'll flip these switches here, which will turn on the connection for these fuel generators, and let the fuel generators run, and they'll make sure that's done and everything's running fine and nothing's draining and we're keeping up with our system, and then we'll leave that system alone and we can rely on that as power. So, but that'll all be at another time, because we are definitely way past time for this episode, so that will be it. Once again, just as a quick little reminder, if you'd like to purchase a subscription to Boosteroid to play your games using the internet, then there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you, because you do help out the channel. But as I said, we are out of time, so I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.